create one first application for the iOS and Android using Angular 11 and Ionic 5 plus. So first I will just go to terminal. You know what I'm just going to show you. If you just clear this, I'm going to tell the step like what are the things you have to do it. Just Ionic start. See, use the app creation because I don't want to create it. Okay. So see, it is asking which framework you want. Angular, you want React, you want Vue. So I'm going to select Angular. Okay. The project name, just give it something first. App. So this will be like template, which I'm the by default template tabs. I'm going to. Or we can select menu. Okay, let's select side menu. So it is going to install the dependency like the latest capacitor. And you can see it is installing all those capacitor, status bar, all those keyboard dependency. And now it is trying to install the node underscore modules folder. I don't want to create free account, so I just said no. So now you see that all the dependency is created. So just close this thing. So okay. So and one more thing, like you should have, there is like you should Coca pad. It's Coco ports. Okay, this thing because it is install all the dependency libraries for the iOS platform. So you need basically for the iOS. Okay, so now we have done it. Now if you go to that, see I already opened that. Okay, don't save. So I already opened this first app here. Okay, you see this. Okay, so I'm going to delete this. Okay, move to trash. I'm going to do fresh thing because I have already done it. I will do it from scratch for you guys. Okay, so first of all, if you use the command, right, we have Ionic build. Okay, I have done just Ionic. Just clear this screen here. So Ionic build. So it will build all those whatever the file which you have. Okay, those application file, log into the JavaScript and it will create a www folder. Okay, here you can see this, right? The output folder, you can change it to, you can give it different name maybe from here, but you have to go to that angular.json and you can find that www. This is the folder. You can give it some according to your convenience, right? But right now, see, the build is done. So it converted all those files to ECMAScript ES15 and put it into the www. Okay, now done. So now I'm going to just run Ionic. I'm just first going to do it for the iOS. Okay, so Ionic app add iOS. So it is going to create an iOS folder. Okay, this particular thing. It is going to create a folder iOS folder here on this particular. It is adding. See, yeah, you can see now iOS folder added. So it is trying to install all the dependency. This dependency is coming from the package.json. Okay, you see it found 4 capacitor dependency, right? This is coming from the package.json. Sorry, my bad. You can see dependency, right? This all this keyboard, status bar. So the folder is added. So the next thing I will do, Ionic app sync. So this command will be like it's like building. It will build in the application. It will sync all those changes which you have done in that www this folder, right? We have built it, right, and it will copy to that particular folder, iOS or Android folder. Okay, but right now we have iOS, so it will copy to just iOS folder. is done. So the next command, like we have to write this, this you can do copy also, but this sync is like combination of all, so that's why I did sync. Okay, so you can now next command like open that iOS that Xcode. Okay, so that command is like any capacitor open iOS. Okay, any cap is like a short form of capacitor. Open iOS. So now you can see that Xcode opened there, and it is trying to load all those folders. So it is going to take few seconds. Yeah. So now if you see these two folders, this is the app folder, this is the ports folder which I mentioned, right? Like depending, it is going to that ports, which is, we don't have to worry about that. Just right now we have, you can select any one of the simulator. Okay, so I'm just going to select iPhone 13. Just hit this button, just run button. Okay, this is going to take few seconds. Yeah, so you can see that simulator started. So now in the background you can see the launching application. It will tell you, okay, what is the status. So launching application right now. It is going to take few seconds, so bear with me. So yeah, now finally, like we have application here like tabs, right? So we have this tab 1, tab 2, tab 3, all those things. So now in this way, like we can run that application on the iOS simulator, and you can see this on the iPhone 13, iPhone S. So this is that iOS platform. So now we are going to quit this way, and I'm going to close this thing. Okay, so we can start that Android one. Okay, so for the Android, we have that command like Ionic cap add Android. Okay, sorry, Ionic cap add Android. So first of all, add that Android folder. Add Android. So it is going to create that Android folder and all the dependency with all those files like construct files and all those which you copy from the www folder to that Android folder, all the build one. So it is doing that. So it is done. So the next one I will do it like Ionic cap sync. It is going to take few seconds. So sync will be do the same thing, like it will build and all those things in JavaScript, script, and then that plug in all those things into that folder, Android and iOS folder. So sync is done. So now I'm going to open that application on Android Studio. So Android Studio is opening now. And one tips I want to give you, like to run that emulator fast, like just wipe the data right here from that, so it will, the emulator will run fast. So now right now it is loading that application, Android application, and doing the configuration, all the cadle, all those things. So it is going to take few seconds. So now you can run that up, just run this app. It will run this on this particular emulator picture for API 27. So just hit run the button. So you can see that emulator started. So you can now the splash screen is loaded. So now it's going to load the application after that. So now yes, you can see this application that hit tab 2, tab 3. So now this is the application is loaded on Android Studio on the Android platform. So in this way we can run the application in Ionic, Angular on that iOS and Android platform. Thanks for watching. I hope you like this video. So please subscribe.